Coast Set Alight task, Stage 1 in Costa Atardecer, Chiapas. Hello there everybody and welcome back to another exciting episode of SnowRunner here at OpenFed Gaming. I am the OpenFed. We are just leaving the garage in our Ford F750 heading north at a little bit of an angle towards the flooded town. Now we're going to go right through the flooded town to the other side where there is a fuel trailer stranded. We're going to see if we can rescue it and bring it over to the coastal loading site, which is over at the bottom end of the map, a little ways over from the port, somewhere in the middle approximately. Anyhow, as we're driving around, try to miss these rocks, by the way, when you're driving down the road with any vehicle. If you hit them so slowly and softly, it's not a problem, but if you're going a little bit too fast, you're going to incur a little bit of damage. Not too much, but it's a little bit of a pain when you get damage on a rock that's on the highway when you're not even four-wheeling in your job. So I try to avoid them if I can. And up ahead here, we're going to turn off left towards the flooded town. Now, as you may have noticed, the spyglass and the down-pointing arrow have appeared on the screen. Spyglass obviously being to represent the fuel trailer, and the down arrow where we got to bring it to. So over here, just up ahead, we got to turn off left to get to the flooded town. Now that one rock is just seemed to be in the wrong spot for the overfed. We always seem to hit that one when we come through this area. Now we gotta just basically go through and get to the other side of the flooded town and then climb over top of the hill to get to the lost fuel trailer. It's just a little scout fuel trailer, which is why we are driving the Ford F750, because it's a scout. It can handle scout trailers and it can handle full-size trailers too, depending upon which hitch you've got put on, of course. You've got to do that in the garage before you leave. Now this part here is a little bit of a pain, but you just got to kind of grin and bear it. You got to have a lot of patience when you're playing SnowRunner, I can tell you that. And you're always learning. I'm learning new things even though I've been playing this game for a while now. And I'm still learning new things. And then once I've done the map, I even learned some new detours that I wish I would have learned a little bit sooner. But that's not always the case, I suppose. Now when we get to the end here, we're going to turn a right. And then we got just a short distance to hang a tight left. And that's when we're going to climb over top of the mountain. And on the other side is where the coastal loading site is located. Now we just got to kind of follow the track here until we end up where that little fuel trailer is. It's just down the road a little way. It's not too far away. Beautiful day for a little journey like this, just to drive up the road. Now you got to take it easy, make sure you don't go too wild on some of these here turns, because you might just get bounced off the road. Now the Ford is a very good, very capable truck. However, he doesn't like swampy area like this up ahead here too much. And most of the smaller trucks don't. You know, if it gets a little bit too muddy, it gets a little bit too deep, then you're gonna run into problems. But luckily enough, we got the winch, and we'll pull ourselves away from the water here until we just get past, because we can see where the road is up ahead that we gotta go. It's just over to the left a little bit. Now, if we can get just past the fuel trailer, looking into the right direction, then we can always winch the fuel trailer towards us. We don't have to back up to it. So we're just gonna try and winch ourselves forward because it looks like we're stuck here. Let's climb out of that the sticky, muddy, swampy area, and then we can just pull the trailer towards us. We don't have to back right up to it. That old Mr. Winch comes in handy for a lot of different things, I tell you. Oh, careful. There we go. All right, let's head her out. Now we just got a little ways to go. Like I said, not too far. This is not a very long journey. A little ways to go to get down to that coastal landing site. And it's really just a straightforward path. We came into this path, found the trailer, and we're just going to follow it straight out to get down to the coast, which is just up ahead, as you can see. There, we can just see it peeking through the trees now. You just got to take it easy when you go through these kinds of areas, or you're going to end up gaining a lot of damage. We don't want to do that if we can help it. And like I said, if you watch the track, you just follow it out. And it's not a steep decline, it's just a nice, smooth, easy decline. It just, if you don't know that the route is here, you might miss it, especially when you're at the bottom, because you can't really see that the route is there. But we're just above the coastal landing site now, not too far away. As you can see, the climb down goes into a little bit of a ravine here in a circle, and that's why you're not able to see that the road is there. But we know it's there now, so now we're going to be able to use it more often if we need it at our disposal. Anyhow, awesome quick little run. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you see you back at OpenFed Gaming again real soon. Until then, we've been delivering a Scout fuel trailer to the coastal landing site in a Ford F-750 with me as your driver, the OpenFed.